Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the 7th episode of Philosopher's Grandson. Previous episode, we had the joint training, primarily between the knights and the magic users, which we saw the knights kind of how they came into it at the beginning, and then how they left at the end. Is kind of like they got put in their place a little bit. I would say that that the knights need the magic users, and the magic users also need the knights, and just vice versa. They kind of both need each other, and it's not better for one of the groups being off, on their own and handling things themselves, as we saw. Just kind of Shin. It was supposed to be for all of them, like the joint training, but it was really Shin who took the spotlight. I guess it was because there was just a giant horde of them, of the demons or whatever that they were facing, but still, Shin just kind of stole the show as he usually does in the previous episode. So I think we're going to continue on a little bit with the joint training in this episode, and who knows what else we're going to get into. I don't know if they're going to come back to what we saw with Oliver and all that in the previous episode or not, but that's where the direction they were going in with the previous episode. So yeah, we're going to get into it, see what we got. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to hop into it in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, so they're continuing on with the training. I mean, we saw a bear demon, we saw, a tiger, a boar, we saw like every kind of animal, I feel like. That was nothing. That was nothing for that. Yeah, you guys did so much. Just let shit finish them off. Actually, I guess they're doing. Oh, I guess Shin didn't finish it off. So they actually did pretty good there. The teamwork was. Oh my gosh. Please do. Shin's reactions to that in the previous episode were great. Like just some of the facial expressions he was making about like how they were being with Sicily. He was pissed. We know Sicily's all about him though. Like he has nothing to worry about. He has nothing to worry about. They did something. Yeah, I know, right? Like that's what I was wanting to see in the previous episode, was for them to actually do something. But I guess after kind of the wake up call, I guess that they had in the previous episode, like now they're all working together, all being kind of more serious about it. Other characters being useful. What hearsay is that? Hey, I like to see it. I like to see it. I don't want it to just be the Shin Wolford show. And we saw like just what was actually, we thought there was a war about to happen, but it was actually just Oliver pulling the strings behind it all, taking advantage of both of the sides, and pretty much just controlling them, messing with them to get them to go at it with each other, so he could come in and then just wipe out both of the forces, kind of kill two birds with one stone. So Oliver's starting to make his moves again. Um, he has some backup though too this time, definitely. So we'll see if they come back to that at all in this episode. She's like, no, no, I don't like Shin. I don't like him. The way August was looking right there, like it looked like that's probably what they were talking about. But that dude was blushing too, so I don't know. Man, they're not quite there yet, but just a general concept of our idea of visualizing it like that even is gonna definitely help them out in the long run. I feel like. Hey, some humans you got to worry about just as much as some some demons. As I mean, we've saw that in just a lot of shows, right? Like where you think one group is the enemy, but really there's just people on the flip side or from another race that are just as bad. Look how Shin's looking at him. You sure? Shin smile growing larger. Right, like we're saying, they're still not there yet, but there's still that room for them to probably never get on this level, but get kind of close in their own ways. It's nice to see. Yeah, it's nice to see how kind of cool they are with each other now compared to how they were being kind of douchebags in the previous episode. They're being really stubborn and selfish about it. Now they're being all cool with them. Another one. Well, we got a wolf this time. We was bear, wolf, tiger, with a boar. I feel like every animal like ever is in this forest, man. Oh, damn. He just saved your life. Right. That's the. He just keeps like rubbing it in and making it worse. But still, it's not like he approached. I mean, unless he knew, like, oh, that maybe he had a. Maybe he did know he had a thing for her. I don't know. It's not really that big of a deal, I feel like. Yuri's not interested in you, yo. Chill. She's obviously not interested. Did you see her breast? Now they're trying to show off, and they're getting freaking. They can't handle these freaking. So you're so strong, boys. You're really showing off. Show them how it's done, girls. Jeez, talk about overkill. All got their froze going on. Huh? Yeah, I mean, as long as they got it done, that's all that matters. They love teasing, especially August and Maria. They love teasing these two. So like being with Shin and being just kind of the increase in their abilities, like they're gonna have a lot more attention on them, but also like they're gonna have this protection and this group and there's a lot more eyes on them, I guess, pretty much. People keeping tabs on them. So I mean, they're still gonna be together. It's still gonna kind of be like they're a club, but it's gonna be. Yeah, yeah. For the most part, you are. That's for a lot of main characters in these types of series. They're always pretty easy to read. Man, if she can like control that, or like that one girl, like the lightning, like. But I mean, they're all making pretty good improvements. It seems like. Yeah, if they're this special force and having to deal with fighting those, they're definitely not the average. They're definitely not the average normal citizen or just school person who goes to school. More of an uprising of demonoids. I mean, as we saw previous episode. We saw how many of them there are. The number keeps expanding. Wait, a training camp? So we just had the joint training. Now we're gonna have a training camp. So we're going from training to more training. I guess. Maybe a different type of training. Resort area. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. For reasons. Damn it. Or that. That'll work. Hot springs will work. I think you all know what this means. What we're about to see, probably. I mean, yeah, it does make sense to do more training. Obviously, you can never, I guess, do enough training, but especially with like this rise in demonoids and all that. Hey, cool. She's blunt. She's harsh. Yeah, Merlin has to deal with her every day. Well, we're heading to I guess there is a hot springs there, but it's gonna be a better area than I guess some resort area to train. But we're going from training to more training. Why am I not surprised that he didn't know that? Didn't have an idea. Yeah, right. It's like so tough for her. Like it's all over her face though too. You see, like it's a bunch of Scoobies. Oh my gosh! Look how much of them. Was that like the go? Was that the go mark? The sneeze? Oh, okay. You see how those? Look how they're falling. How they look so goofy. Well, that was easy. And kind of like, I guess part of that was unintentional. Bring me to the hot spring already. Got them all in one spot right here at your place. Hey, it's gonna happen, like, eventually, dude. Come on now. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I know some of y'all probably like seeing the boys, but I'm waiting for the I'm waiting for the women's bath. Some good friends around him for sure. See what I mean? Yeah, he has some good friends around him, man. Good people around him. It's like, and he's thinking that he's been kind of like he's been down on himself about kind of getting them into this and all of that, and but I mean, look how they see it. Look how they're talking to him. You're gonna make old man Merlin cry. The hot spring filled with tears now. Here we go. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. Miss Maria's staring at. Oh, it looked like she wasn't staring at her. It looked like a treadmill. Of course they go to them. Yeah, Sicily and Yuri. The classic, man. The classic. They're just going around to everyone with just decent sized boobs. They're actually like going into. I mean, it's girls' talk, so I guess they're going into it, but. They're both gonna bust out into tears. Oh, maybe she's not. She's not like Merlin. some more training. So, that's kind of nice to see, right? Like, see, now we know how they all kind of felt about Shin already, but Shin was kind of taking it on himself, like maybe more than like he should have. Maybe he's thinking about it too much, like how he's kind of got them into this and how you know, um, just what they're going into now, like how they're gonna have like this special force, and they're gonna have like this national protection over them, and just kind of, I guess, getting more eyes on them and more attention on them, and then bringing them into fighting like demonoids and all that kind of stuff. So he's kind of been taking that on himself. But seeing and hearing how they all feel, he didn't get to hear the girls, but just hearing all of them say like how they feel about him and how they're like happy to have met him and be around him and learn from him and all those kinds of things. That's nice to see. It's nothing like too special, right? It's nothing like totally awesome, but it's nice to see. It's nice to see. You know what I'm saying? Also nice to see that uh the girls in there. I know some of you guys probably for the boys, but seeing like Yuri and Sicily and Maria, and yeah, man, that was nice. That was nice. So we had the joint training with the knights. Now we got like a bit of our own training going on. So probably we'll focus on that in the next episode, and then maybe head into more of the stuff with Oliver and like the demonoids and all that, actually fighting them and getting more serious. Getting more serious, I would say, because this is more of like kind of similar to, well, the previous episode was kind of serious, more serious than this episode at least, but really, we are seeing a lot of them starting to make improvements in all that in their abilities, which is really nice to see, and something they're obviously going to need when they fight against demonoids. Even though Shin, like, really probably would be able to take down all of them, it is nice to see them, starting to use some like teamwork and improve on their own abilities. So yeah, pretty fun episode. Pretty fun episode. I would say. Kind of the classic like the fan service scene with the bath or the hot springs and then some training, like it's nothing like too special, but it was still fun, still nice, so yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode of Philosopher's Grandson. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.